All right. I need to take my pills this morning. Oh shoot. What the hell? Oh. That confused me. I need to shut that down so I can turn off my mods. Doing multiplayer. Disable. Hello everyone. I'm not going to be using my camera for this stream, just because I am too lazy to put a shirt on. True story. I don't anticipate doing super well in this tournament because it's a kind of a weird format because it's large armies, which I never play with. So, if my opponent has any idea what they're doing and is moderately coordinated with a massive army, then I'm probably going to get smashed. But we'll see what happens. All right, so I've joined the game. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna leave this. Okay, we'll just do this, and then we're going to reduce the size of this. That is just blocking our armies. There we go. How are we doing today, chat? Yeah, no, I'm not streaming shirtless. I'll take things I'm not going to do for 100, Alex. Just because knowing my luck, YouTube would be like, heresy! Plus, I'm fat. That's also a, minor thing. Oh, I want this. Okay. You had to submit a list for this, so it's not a secret what my list is. So now that I think about it, I don't actually need this. Because it's not a secret what my list is, because the lists were published, but I was too lazy to look up what my opponent's list was. Because I'm smart. Oops. Lost connection to Steam. What the hey? Is the stream still running? Yeah. Whoa, okay, so I just completely lost connection to Steam. No connection. What? Why? Okay. Let's exit the game and reboot Steam. Have I seen the Croc Score buffs? I have. That's why I actually have some Croc Scores on my list. I see my opponent showed up. Yeah, but my Steam just crashed. It says okay, there it is. It's back. That was weird. Okay, whatever. Fucking stupid ass shit. Here, we'll save this as that. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. I don't anticipate doing super well in this tourney, so hopefully y'all aren't expecting some like amazing gameplay. But my opponent's probably like, why the fuck did you log out? It wasn't me, it was the game. Gabo, did your opponent just no-show? Like, completely? Sorry, lost connection to Steam. Randomly. Back now, though. Apologies. Okay, let's hurry this up, because my opponent's probably been waiting a good amount. Maybe he's just scared to fight me and he knows some, like, secret hacks. Ah, damn it! I thought I was gonna remember my army. It was right there. Okay. Because I had to submit my list, so I have to, like, double check on this other page here. With all abilities and items. And then Skink Priest with Wind Blast and Curse of the Midnight Wind. Cube of Darkness. And then 3 Skink Skirmishers. 1 Saurus with Spear. 3 Saurus with Shield. 2 Temple Guard that are both rank 5. And then 2 Skink Skirmishers. Oops. 2 Skink Skirmishers. 2 Chameleon Skinks. 3 Kroxigors. Oh, I'm glad I'm fighting dwarves then. Rev Crystal. Pterodon Rider. And then 2 Cold One Spear Riders, one of which has a single chevron. Alright. We do that then. Then I'm going to save this army. Tourney. Alright, I'm ready. So this is a best of 1. So we either win or we lose. We're fighting an Alpine Ridge, so if my opponent has artillery, that's not going to help him much. Unless he's much smarter than me. Yeah, I know my armies list is visible. You had to submit your armies publicly. Why did I bring Spear Riders against Dwarves? Because I had to submit this list, like, last week. You had to submit... So the whole point of this tournament is you had to submit a list last week to get approved. And you have to use that list the entire tournament. So you can't switch your army or anything in relation to your opponent. You just have to, like, try and build an all-comers list. It's kind of a cool concept. Why large? This is just the rules of the tournament. I don't know, ask Shetland. It's Shetland Apache's tournament. I didn't make the rules. Thanks, Gerard. Also, hello, everyone. I am very tired because I'm trying to reset my sleep schedule. So I stayed up all night playing Heroes of the Storm because I slept all day yesterday. We did finish the Skrulk campaign, though, the other day. I don't think that was yesterday. That was the day before yesterday. We did finish Skrulk, so that was really nice. And I stayed up way too late getting all the Skaven achievements, but that's now done. I have all the Skaven achievements now, including getting Hexadol, which was a fucking nightmare. BT dubs. Yeah, Drexel, I wasn't playing, like, super publicly. I was just, I was in the Discord in case anyone, like, wanted to join. But I wasn't really, like looking for a group. I guess if that makes sense. We were just kind of... It was mainly just me and Professor Pone, and then Foul saw us and joined up. What I'm trying to say was, no one was intentionally invited, so don't feel bad, please. Like, Pone just messaged me and was like, we should play HOTS. And I was like, that sounds cool, but I didn't want to stream it, so. Your heroes are on point. I'll have to keep that in mind, man. Let's put this guy back here. So, do I have him outnumbered? The whole point of this army is to be numerous. Holy shit. What? Did I... His army is twice as big as mine? How is that possible? Did you just take, like, no characters and just, like, all dwarf warriors? I'm gonna put my skinks up here so I can see what the hell's going on. How is his army that big? All Rangers or all Vanguard Miners? Maybe. That could very well be it, chat. I hope not. That's going to be miserable to fight. There were rules, though. Like, you weren't able to build, like, a super cheesy list. Like, you had to submit it to Shetland and had to get it approved. You couldn't just submit, like, garbage. So I don't think it's like a super troll list. Because there were vague rules. But Shetland was pretty strict about it. At least he seemed like he was going to be strict about it. I don't know, maybe he saw this dwarf player and was like, nah, fuck it. Yeah, I actually want you a little further up. I'll send the Saurus with the... Actually, no, I'll just keep the Bastillodon separate. It's fine. You're gonna go with them. Y'all are all together. You two are together, and you're together. Alright. Let's begin. I'm gonna let him hit the start button first. Jesus Christ. Look at the size of this thing! I mean, it's a my army should be able to run it over, but there's just so much. Did I take the right amount of stuff? I'm really beginning to question if I did something wrong, because, like, what? Let's go! Like, Jesus H. Christ. Okay, we want to swing the skinks around wide. That is such a wide army. Holy crap. He must have, like, literally almost all warriors, though. Like, there's no way he could really have afforded to take anything massive. Oops. Well, let's get to work. Like, there's no way there's, like, hammerers or anything like that. Okay, I'm okay being a little more aggressive with the chameleon skinks. We gotta be careful with the chameleon skirmishers. Or the regular skirmishers. Just because they don't have that sweet, sweet missile resistance. We're just gonna let the Kroxigors go at it. He doesn't have any Slayers. I'm pretty sure. So, I'm just gonna let them go ham. But, like, Jesus Christ, I'm outnumbered. So the goal is gonna be to smash the Kroxigors through this front line and take out all of the range stuff. Oh wow, that's a lot of armor-piercing range. So yeah, so we pierced this, so we're just gonna go for these. Pierce that, so we're just gonna go for this stuff in the back. We're gonna do our damnedest to get these things up and running. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna win this. I'm like grotesquely outnumbered. And I don't really have that much of a skill advantage either. Let's see if I can thread the needle here. Let's bring in the Pterodons. Looks like he only has one character. Send in the Cav. See if I can slip back here. throw down the Curse of the Midnight Wind right here. Like, I don't even know what to do against this many frickin' dwarves. We've just gotta keep pushing, I guess. Maybe if I can kill his leadership? Like, I just don't have an effective way to deal with just so many dwarves. Especially with all the shooting. Damn. These Bugmans? No, they're just regular rangers, but still, Jesus Christ. Was that a Rune Lord? Yeah, I need this. Oh, come on! I hate that bug. Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do here. Like, I'm so grotesquely outnumbered. There's literally nothing I can do. I can't engage this many units at once. I thought I took a really wide army because I didn't take any dinosaurs, but holy shit, this guy is teaching me the definition of wide. Like, I'm just having a hard time wrapping my freaking brain around this. It's literally just a horde of garbage. And I don't know how my general ended up way over there, but I guess my micro is just not very on point. Yeah, the Rev Crystal's long gone. I mean, this would have been like if I just brought an endless horde of skanks, and that was it. Let's go ahead and pop this. Like, I don't tend to play very, like, super large armies because I'm kind of bad at microing. So this whole format is very spooky to me. If you can't tell. Because, like, literally, like, he's got so many guns alone. I just don't have enough guys to deal with it. And the melee forces are more than capable. God, this is like fighting Wood Elves in normal format, which I hate doing in BG dubs. Trying to kill this damn, like, oh man, I wish I had just gone super wide now. Because at least then I could have, like, if we can kill his general, at least. Yeah, his general's dead. I need to just shut down all these ranged units, like, Jesus Christ. And the problem is he's not bunching up either, so I can't, like, take advantage of my magic. Because he's literally just gonna shoot me to death. Like, he's gonna run out of ammo, and then he's gonna have to fight me, but, like, I'm so hilariously outnumbered that I don't really think it matters. Like, what can one man do against such intense numbers? Because, like, the moment I engage anything, I'm gonna get shot from the other direction. No, this is large. It's not. I don't think it's large funds. It's 20,000 or 200,000, whatever the. I'll show y'all on the end screen. Damn, I got fucking slaughtered. Like, there was. I don't know if. Like, I'm sure it was possible to win if I was a really good player, but I am not this level of player. Holy shit. There's just so much shit. I'm just amazed he was able to afford all this crap. Like, I feel like we're playing, like, I feel like he had like an extra 10k gold on me. Wow. Yeah, Great Book of Roaches, that's what I should have done. I should have brought an all skink army, or skink themed army. That would have actually probably done really well. Yeah, just look at that. He had a whole nother row. These are what, 10 wide? 2, 4, 6, 8. No. He had 9 more units than me. I mean, Jesus Christ. Not a lot of these troops weren't that bad. Holy crap. Yeah, no, we were on 20k funds. Wow, I am like really regretting my army thing now. So I've got this saved, but now I'm curious if I had gone like a skink build. So if I had gone like an old blood on foot, and then if I had taken like a chief on a pterodon, and then like a priest on foot. Grant, he didn't take any heroes. But you can get really cheap characters in Blizzardman. So if I had done like that for my Lord's hero squad, and then if I had just done like skinks, more skinks, more skinks. I don't think I would have been allowed to do that particular little thing there, but maybe like that. And then maybe... And then maybe like... Yeah, I guess I could have done something like this. And just gone crazy with it. But, well, that's it for that round. I think I get to keep playing. I don't think it's elimination. I think it's round robin. So don't worry, we're not done yet. Where's the stupid fucking thing? There it is. Like, holy shit. Damn. Oh yeah, it is round robin. Okay, so so in that case, oh god, I totally regret signing up for this now. I thought it was elimination. Oh no, I've made a huge mistake. Fuck, I didn't want to sign up for this. Because, like, I like elimination, because then if I just lose, it's fine, whatever, I'm done. Round robin means you have to sit through the whole fucking tournament. How many rounds are there? 1, 2, 3, 4... There's 5 rounds. Oy. Fuck. I'm really dumb. Why is LOL held for review? Because I would have much... This is not good. My plan, my literal plan was to... my literal plan was to join up for the tournament, play the first round just for funsies, probably lose, and then just boot up Dark Crusade and keep going with Dark Crusade. But nope. Fucking locked into this tourney now. Shit. Because his tournament's got a reasonable amount of people in it, too. That's the other problem. Let's see, is Gabo streaming? He should be. Yeah, let's see how he's doing. Okay, so he's playing his game right now. He took Empire. That's interesting. Alec Burritt, if you're in my chat, I fucking see you. Another chat. Well, I can't really spectate them because they're going on right now. I'd only be able to spectate them if they hadn't started yet. It's okay, though. Looks like Gabo's match is almost done. Looks like he's winning his game. Yeah, that fucking dwarf army was brutal. Like, he just... it didn't even occur to me. It did not even occur to me to just, like, spam a single unit type like that. Okay. We just get to hang out and wait. In the meantime, though, let's see. While we're waiting, I guess I'll just like ask you guys, is there any interesting stuff that y'all want us to cover for excuse me, that y'all want us to cover on the podcast? Because me and Italian Spartacus are almost certainly going to record the podcast this week. SGDQ starting? Great. I'm half tempted to just watch it on here. When is Belagar coming out? Soon-ish. Well, no. For the thing with the Carrick 8 Peaks is that excuse me, those lore videos will not come out until they're all done. So they'll come out as a set. Unless you're a patron of the appropriate level, in which case you'll get like Belagar as soon as he's done. I know, Murther, tell me about it. Pre-alpha of Game 3? Yeah, we could talk about that. Am I following the World Cup? No, I'm not a soccer fan. Picked Soulstorm back up, forgot how much the AI cheated. Well, I mean, there are a lot of video games, even nowadays, that the only way to make the AI more difficult is to basically just buff them. It's hard to make AI, like, competent. Especially, like, multiple levels of competency. Yeah, we'll definitely talk about the future DLC. Alright, looks like we're almost on to the next round. There's only one game still go. No, there's 2 games still going. Oh, you know what? We can stop in on that conversation Gabo's having. Say hello. What's up, Gabo?
Hey, so Tech, how did my first game was pretty quick, huh?
Mine was probably faster.
Mine never showed, so
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you were playing next round already.
well, no, none of us are playing next round yet.
Oh, what were you just doing then?
I just played a quick battle.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm like,
I
this
thought I
game's
thought
been
you were
going.
playing your game. I just briefly looked in. And I was like, oh, Gabo looks like he's doing pretty well.
No, I brought Norska, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll play a quick battle. So like, what do you want, Empire? I'm like, okay.
I got fucking annihilated.
Yeah, I saw like the armies and the deployments. I'm like, oh well,
I looked at his army and I was like, all right, clearly I did not bring the right type of list to this tournament.
yeah.
If everybody's list is like that, I guess I'm looking forward to losing my next 4 games.
Dude, everybody, hey, Great Book of Grudges. I mean, like, so many of these lists are just.
I didn't realize we could just spam the same unit. For some reason in my head, I was like, oh, you gotta, like, mix it up or else it's not gonna be okay.
No, like this one dude, he's got 8 chameleon skinks, 8 skinks with javelins, 3 cold one riders, cold one spear, sorry, 2 cold one riders, 2 cold one spear riders, 2 Bastildons with laser cannons, Krokar, Skink of Heaven, and a Scarvet.
Yeah, I was telling Chad, if I had realized what was going down, I would have just brought an all skink army. Just said, fuck it.
Yeah, like some of these, like my opponent, his army was 8 peasants, Louis, Lore of Life, 2 bowmen, 4 knight errants, 4 knights errants, 4 questing knights, and like 4 grail knights.
Jesus, I'm just looking at my army and I can't figure out where the fuck all my gold went. Like,
I thought I brought a well-rounded army, and then I looked at it and like I'm obviously not playing this the way it needs to be.
oh man. I was also telling chat I feel like an idiot because for some reason I thought this was elimination, not round robin.
Ugh.
Because I definitely would have just skipped this tourney if I realized it was round robin. But too late now.
Someone wanted to see the high elf list. I'm showing them for them. I thought about high elves. Like I almost went beastmen, not beastmen, dwarves.
Dude,
Like,
Joseph, trust me, if I could change my list right now, I would.
Everybody's gonna go goddamn dwarves.
Yeah, that's what like the moment I saw my opponent's army, I realized like I don't think there's any physical way I could win this match. Like just the sheer number of them, and it wasn't like he was like a fun player who like would charge. Like he just sat there because he had so much shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, why would he? Like, he has no reason to, right?
Yeah, he just sat there and he literally it felt like he had more guns than I had units.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at Soothsayer list, and he has 7 Thunderers, 2 Quarrelers, Ulthar's Raiders, 2 Cannon, and a Grudge Store. Like,
now, honestly, I think if I fought that, I would just surrender because there'd like literally be no point. I'm just gonna get torn apart on the entry.
Like Bazji has the only dwarf army that I feel like I could win, and that's because he has 2 Thunders, 2 Bugman Rangers, Cannon, Organ Gun, and Grudge Store and Flame Cannon.
That I could at least put up a fight.
Yeah, Iron General's got 2 side doors. His arm's not that bad. The one dude with the 8 chameleon skinks and 8 skink javelins. I think I could beat it, but that doesn't mean I want to play it.
Oh, this stinks. I wanted to stream Dark Crusade.
The BBB guy you fought, yeah, like he's just so wide. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's literally what happened. Is I was like, all right, like I can punch through his infantry line, no problem. But there's literally so many guns, I don't have enough units to allocate to all of his guns.
Because I'm looking at like say Baracus Rex's force here, and he has Archeon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Chaos Warrior Great Weapons, 2 Halberds, Forsaken, 2 Chaos Knights, and like some Shaggoths, but like it's so small.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's gonna get fucking
so
stomped. He's gonna get stomped by like everybody.
John Tom might be okay because he has a decent sized army, with a lot of speed. So he might be all right. He has like some chariots and stuff that he can at least muck up the gun lines. Luckily for you, Professor Pone, you don't get knocked out until the end because it's a Swiss format. Yeah, my opponent never showed up.
Not enough That's what I should have done, Great Book Grudges. I should have brought like a Pterodon spam army. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Might as well, right?
Like, bring a couple of ground units and then just bring like 20 units of Pterodons.
Jamie Lannister and H4. Like, what? Why is your game taking so long? H4, 4 Chosen, 3 Chaos Warriors, Shagos, Demon, Hell.
Army's tiny. Their game should be over by now. Like, it's a lot of Chosen, but
Oh, it's because Jamie Lannister's like has a huge number of Bretonnian peasants. It's probably just running all over the place.
Oh my god, just fucking look at the size of that Bretonnian army. Literally just charge him, you'll win.
It's my guess is that
No, Foul's lying, Pone. It took us like when he says eventually, you don't understand. Like it literally took us like 9 games of Heroes of the Storm to finally win. It was terrible.
What? You play Heroes of the Storm?
I love Heroes of the Storm. It's super fun, but I was playing last night with Pone, and we just lost every fucking game. Like for hours, we were just losing constantly. It was horrible.
Ugh. Jonton versus Gogo Kore. Maybe I could join that game.
Did Jonton win? Yeah, he did.
No.
Good job, Jonton.
He's got himself muted. Maybe he just likes listening to us talk.
I guess it says he won on the thing here.
Did he? I'm gonna go fight him.
I don't know if you need to refresh your page.
There we go.
Yeah, good fucking luck to anyone that fights Burles, though. Like, Jesus Christ, that dwarf army is... this is just like, okay, I just can't do anything.
I'm all loaded up. Let's see if Jonton fights me. I just auto-genned an army, so... It's actually not that bad of a list, to be honest.
I should have auto-genned. That would have at least been fun.
Yeah. My auto-gen, like, I got some stuff. I got Lore Shadows. I got 4 Crusaders, some Blackguards, some Dark
If I lose, please play multiplayer. Well, I'm stuck in this until until it's over, so...
Mine's going for 44 minutes, and all I've played is one quick battle.
Yeah, I will say though, if we play another game that's that fast, we'll probably hop into a quick battle between matches just so I don't have to sit here and fucking talk.
That's what I did, but everyone else is fighting battles. I'm like, all right, well, let's go do this. Dragon Crown's list tournament. It says Jamie Lannister versus H45. Can you cast the game? Why is there?
Oh, please say they've at least started. I'm watching your stream.
Dude, are you watching my stream of a stream? Where's your stream?
I have my stream up and your stream.
Oh, where's yours?
Because it made it easier to watch stuff. Release my anger on multiplayer. Well, the problem with that Great Book of Grudges is that multiplayer tends to make me more angry.
Oh,
they just started?
Jesus Christ.
Fuck these guys. What the hell? How are they just starting? I apologize for my French.
What's going on?
Hey, Jonton.
The most recent match, or the match we're waiting on, literally just started.
Oh, sweet.
And it's like a massive Bretonnian army that's going to take forever to chew through.
Oh my god. All right. Well, if you guys want to watch that, here you go. Copy and paste. I guess I'll just go run a quick battle.
Yeah, I'm going to do a quick battle as well. I'm not waiting for that crap. Hey, chat, what should we do? Let's do a Cryptus game.
Cryptus game? My chat's gonna be like, do auto-gen.
You auto-gen?
That's what my chat. I'm like, I'm gonna ask my.
Well,
chat
your chat's more cruel to you than my chat is to me.
That's because you're not king of goblins. Why not do a Gobbo versus Lord Master? Because it'll show up in the tournament. So it'll show up.
That wouldn't be fun to watch. Gabo would just proceed to like absolutely destroy my face.
I thought I had a good Norse skill list.
Oh, Cat. Oh yeah, Cat. We talked about that. Yeah, I can totally do that.
Auto gen for the Chaos Gods. All right, the Chaos.
I have a standing request to do a Witch Elf army.
Oh, it's not. I don't think I'm gonna be able to win this one, guys. I got
Let's
a lore
see.
of Shadows Caster. I got a lore of Shadow Casters in the air. Oh, he's taking Bretonia. All right, man. So I have a Feral Mana Core, a Caster on a Mana Core, Hellcan,
What
2
else?
Trolls, Chariot, 2 Forsaken,
I think I'll go on foot then.
Aspiring Champion, and the Silver Guard. Oh. We are. Let's see if the Allergen can win. Oh my god, dude! And the Chaos guy's just boxing in the corner. Oh.
This army's not going to do well. Let me just make that really clear.
Oh my god. Oh, this is so bad. What?
I'm going to mute for a bit. I'll be back later.
Oh yeah, speak no evil.
All right, Cat, this is for you. Oh, he's going greenskins. This might do okay then. I consider any of the regiments of renown fair game. Oh, I need an assassin. Can't be a proper dark elf or themed army if it doesn't have an assassin. I don't really like the items. What do we got here? Assassin's Trophy, that's pretty good. And Black Lotus. I think I'll pass on the Black Lotus. Oh, it's only 71 gold? Never mind then. Let's keep it. A Sea Snick? I don't think I can afford a Sea Snick. All these units are so expensive. Can I take Harpies? Are Harpies allowed? Harpies hang out with the Canite crowd, right? The point of this army isn't to win, it's to fulfill a request. Fuck it, close enough. Oh. Oh, hello. I'm just doing some silly stuff. So passing the time. Ready when you are. There we go. What even map are we playing on? Southern Chaos Space? Great. Alright, Cat, this one's for you. Oh, Lord. Okay, he's readying up. What's the difference between Hexensnacht and Gehimiksnacht? Well, first of all, they're two different evenings. So Gehimiksnacht is when Morsalib waxes full, and it's at its most prominent and closest to the Warhammer world. And because of that, a lot of evil, horrible, wicked stuff happens. Because all the Chaos Cultists are super active, and the Beastmen are going crazy, and the spirits of the dead are not resting easy, and all that stuff. Hexensnacht, if I remember correctly, I think it's the opposite side of the year, but it's a very similar holiday. The most important thing that happens on Hexensnacht is that's when Hex raids, which is how they get their name. That's when Hex raids come out normally to avenge themselves on. I can't remember what exactly draws them out. But both of them they're basically both like the worst nights to be outside. You just don't want to go outside. Bad things happen to those who go outside on those evenings. You know, for the Chaos Waste, this is very green. Like, some very nice lawn care going on here in the Chaos Waste.
Hellebron.
Where are my blades? You're there. Gonna keep our character squad close to the Guardian unit. Alright, this army is total butts. Don't ever take this.
Battle ready. Kane's priestess.
We're doing this for funsies. So don't, like, take this and then get mad at me when you get the shit kicked out of you every time. If I win it? Oh, no, I'll totally cast it if I win it, because that would be fucking hilarious. I don't even have a wizard. I'm breaking like one of the sacred tenets of multiplayer, which is to always have a wizard. If Dov saw me playing this army, he'd have a fucking aneurysm.
Blood Queen.
Let's go. Alright, I brought Harvey's. Oh, he's got trolls. That's nice. Well, the good news is he just brought us. Did he bring just a Savage Orc army? This will be an interesting showdown. Is Dom in the tourney? No, I don't think so. He knew better. Maybe he read the fine print, unlike me. Nasty Skulkers. Does he have any range?
Yes. Warrior for Kane.
Slay them.
Outright for Kane.
For the king.
Cold-blooded killers. Onward. Very
There goes
well.
the wall.
Sacrifice and
It
slaughter.
didn't go off, so I guess I cast it here. Nope, come back. Stop paying attention.
Witch elves. Slaughter.
Target Wurzag.
Blood trench.
Oh, that kinda hurt. Good thing I have my Amulet of Darkfire.
High priestess.
Where the hell's my... Oh, there it is.
With rage. Power of Cain. Death hag. Murderess.
In case it's not readily apparent, we're getting the crap kicked out of us.
I am ready. Feel my fury. To battle.
What the hell? Harpies are seeming to have some trouble.
Merciless warriors.
Skilled murderesses. Retreat.
It is done.
Hellebron. Hell and foul.
Man, I'd be able to do so much wicked damage if I had a wizard.
Kane's bride.
If I can kill Wurzag, we might get something like a terror route. I don't know.
Mother of despair.
Harpies, kill the pig.
By all means, I'll enjoy
If I can get him rampaged, we might have a chance.
this. Death comes. Hellebron. Kane, hear me.
If I can get out of here.
Spreading despair.
I don't want to hit myself with this.
Lord of murder.
I don't know if I can get away from this goblin. I don't think I can.
Slaughter them.
Ah, my eyes hurt.
My fools.
All the sad face. We tried. We gave it our best shot. There were just too many of them. We almost killed their entire command structure, which would have been kind of hilarious, actually. We just need more people. The problem with this kind of build is that you need more cheap infantry. I honestly think we might have won that if we dropped the assassin, took a sorcerer or sorceress, and dropped obviously like 1 or 2 units or 2 units of witch elves and picked up some cheaper infantry. We probably would have done really well. All right. Anyway, let's check on how the turn is going. Nope, they're still fucking going. No, it's not an autogen tournament. I wish it was. That would actually be super fun. No, it's a, hey, let's fight on large funds tournament. And there are not as many rules as I thought there was when it came to building an army. Borg Cube? Probably not. I would advise going and seeing your doctor. That's like me. I need to go see my doctor this week. My tongue has been like super sensitive and is driving me nuts. Hoping I can get something for it. I just realized I was commenting on Gabo's chat. Not my chat. No, assassins are difficult to make work right. I think. Yeah, Borg's not in this chat. Sorry. I was reading the wrong chat. God, they're still going. Hold on, let me go to My Son Total War's Twitch and see what the dealio is.
Taking to the other wall, and he's just taking the mix up. He doesn't finish
My
the wall,
Son.
and instead the plus frames.
There he is. See how this fight's going. Looks like it's still pretty even. But they're 40-minute matches, and they've been going for, I think, 11 minutes? Quality looks like... No, the quality's as high as it gets. It's just not that great. Nah, looks like they still got at least another minute or two, but I don't think there's enough time for another quick battle. Yeah, Gabo's in a quick battle. Oh, man. This Bretonnia versus Chaos fight is an absolute mess. Yo. Excuse me. I'll post the link in chat if anybody wants to go watch it. While we're waiting for the thing to finish. Well, Cat, that was just a bad army. It wasn't balanced at all. It's called too many eggs in one basket. Now, I could totally take a pure witch or a Kane themed army and campaign where I'm allowed to have a 20 stack and my opponent's also stuck, like a 20 stack versus a 20 stack, and you just, you know, get whatever units you want. I could easily design a canine army that would be very scary. The problem with it in multiplayer is we get the same level of funds, but we, you know, you don't get just infinite funds to fill up a select amount of space. So I'm not able to, so I just get too outnumbered. Okay, it looks like this fight's almost over. Looks like Chaos is starting to break. There's just way too many Bretonnians. Hopefully this Chaos player doesn't fucking, like, run it out. Like, just realizes that he's lost and just gives... Yeah, he's only got 2 models left. He's got a Shaggoth and a Greater Deep and a Sarthorial, and that's it. Yeah, it looks like they're about done. Cat, that's very true. Witch Elves were scary in Tabletop. There's a lot of stuff that could delete them, though. What's a Hexwraith? I don't know. It's a spirit. I'd have to go get my vampire count book. You know, they're the Ghost Cav from Total War. I don't think that's what he's asking, Fal. I think he's asking, like, what are they specifically? I'd have to go get my book, which I'm not going to do right now. Too tired. Quick painting question. Does anyone use Ard Coat? And if so, what do you use it for? Oh, Lord. Ard Coat. I don't remember what Ard Coats are for. I don't think I own any. I just have basic paints. I have base paints, then your regular paint, and washes. That's all I have. Well, Witch Elves have a different function in Total War Warhammer than they do in Tabletop. In Tabletop, Witch Elves are just pure damage dealers. Like, you literally just throw them into the fray and just watch them go nuts. In Total War Warhammer, they're a taunt unit, which actually makes them really unique. The whole thing with Witch Elves in Total War Warhammer 2 in multiplayer is you take like one or two of them, and you use them to lock down enemy characters and cav units and monsters. That way you can rend control of them from the enemy player and tear them up. It's really effective. It's a very cool mechanic. Alright, second round is up. I'm up against Crabling. I've fought Crabling before. He's a very good player. I don't think I'm going to make it through this tournament. I'm getting really tired. Hope I guessed the right password. No, I really don't super agree, Kat. Like, because the thing was, there's a lot more nuance in Total War Warhammer for the kinds of army, or for like how units have to perform. In Tabletop, there wasn't really a need for a lot of like variance between how different units perform. Like there's a lot of blender units in Tabletop. They're just like different types of blenders, but that's like as nuanced as it gets. Like there was not anything like the ability to like wrest control of an enemy unit from them or any of these crazy cool things like that. The game was a lot more simple. Total War, obviously, when you put a game into a 3D live action space, when it's used to being a essentially two-dimensional, turn-based space, a lot of shit's gonna have to change to make the game work. I really like what they did with Witch Elves. I also think CA should have introduced an actual dodge mechanic. Well, I mean, all dodge is in Tabletop is just straight ward save. There's nothing, like, super special about it. My mother is sending me more Chloe videos. Oh, he's ready. Okay. I'm so happy GDQ is going. Man, my I love my mother, but her camera quality is absolutely god awful. She sent me a video of the dog, and I'm like, it's like maybe taking up a quarter of my screen. So like most of my screen's black with this tiny little video, and even then the quality of the video is just fucking garbage. Ooh, that was a good chase. No wonder she sent me that. She was on that bunny's tail. What do I regret about my army? A lot. Mostly that it's really small. Like, I was gonna go dinosaur heavy, but then I was like, oh no, I should probably go wider. And I thought this was wide. This is not wide. I have one of the smallest armies in the tournament. I should have taken at least, like, 40 units. And I only have, like, 20-something. My army is absolute garbage for this scenario. And I really need to take a shower after this tourney. Alright. Are we horribly outnumbered again? No! This time we actually outnumber him. Well, that's nice. There's a chance! So you're saying there's a chance. He's playing Norska. Okay, so let's put our skinks on the outer flanks. Actually, you know what? No, let's put our skinks in front so they absorb the charge. And then we got Croc scores in the back. Graveling's a good player. I have played him before, I think in some tourneys, if memory serves. Well, yeah, I know. I'm going to keep the pterodons in reserve. So you know what? We'd probably better put these guys more towards the center line. We don't want to deploy too far in front because there's a good chance he might have like Marauder Horsemen or some shit. Alright. And then Old Blood will just chill in the center. Priest out there. We're just gonna make this one. Oops. One big group. You're a group. You're a group. And you four are a group. You. Alright. Oh man. It's just a line of max tier Marauder champions. Holy shit. Well, we're not a coward. Charge! Alright, we're gonna come swing around this way. Wait, is that Soul Crusher? Okay, so he's got Soul Crusher and Wolfric. Let's send the pterodons after Soul Crusher here. This is gonna be freaking insane. And the lines crash. We want the Croc scores to go after the hunters. Oh, skink. Throw this down. Around this way. This is going to be an interesting match. Alright, let's dive in on Wolfric here. Ah, Miss Doctors. If we can kill Wolfric, we might have a chance. Oh, there you are. Most of his infantry is gone. Let's just get Kirsten in that window here. Rude. Feeling Wolfric.
Asrudan! Slio extractum! Silterk! Kaikwasuran! Slioek! Torlok! Tormatun! Kotbarte! Sjokai!
Let's get rid of that unit over there. Wolfric's almost down. We can kill Wolfric. I think we can pull it back.
Burga! Gateka! Sword! Them sword too! Bog! Bog!
Yeah, I think we got him. Oh no, the general!
Zumas Lisa!
Carolyn's got this under control.
Kaikwasuran!
Oh, he rallied.
Tekmusa! Gurat! Trucks! You are told! Mario!
Okay, I don't think Wolfric's coming back. Let that unit chase him off, just be sure. Oh, that was gonna hurt. I'm not really sure who's winning this. It's kind of dicey. Chase off this big old pack. Those mist stalkers are going to be a problem. Alright, Soul Crusher's dealt with. This is actually kind of a good fight. Can't want to turn around and charge this crap. I don't think we're gonna win, but we're gonna try our damnedest. Oh, I still have my priest. That's potentially very useful. Oh no. This is coming down to the fucking wire. And if I could get one last wind blast, I'd be so happy. But I'm down to like, what, every 80 seconds? Oh, no you don't. This is fucking ridiculous. Come on! Daddy needs a wind blast. I'm all out of tricks. Oh, what a game. What a game. I'm okay with that. That was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that. That was enjoyable. What a bonkers game. Holy crap. That was entertaining. I enjoyed that. Came down to the fucking wire. The hero squad just wasn't quite able to pull it off. Oh yeah, I could have. Yeah, I could have cycle charged super hardcore, but I don't like to do that. Oh, I just realized my son, the one of the guys was watching actually, one of the Twitch streamers watched it. Best battle of the tourney. Oh. Apparently people really enjoyed it. Hold on.
I really wish right now I was back on the kill screen so I could go a little more deeply into this. But
I got it up on my stream if you want.
I gotta go open that sucker up. I will say though, I think when it comes to the Temple Guard, they got a hell of a lot of kills there, but I don't think they necessarily got the kills that mattered. I think they killed a lot of Marauder champions. Marauder champions, of course, were good to kill, right? They killed a fair amount of these Marauders.
Hold on, they're talking about me.
But what they really needed to get on top of, what they really needed to kill, were those Famir. And I think seeing the Famir, I don't feel like I remember quite correctly, but it seemed to me that the Famir they kind of had free reign. Whatever they were hitting, they hit and killed and then moved on. If Temple Guard were there in the place of whatever else was, taking that Famir damage, I think that things might have worked out slightly differently here for Warmaster of Sotek, just because he'd be able to stop the forward momentum. He'd be able to stop the pressure that these Famir are putting down. Instead, because anything that touched the Famir broke, he ended up playing this kind of reactionary, backpedaling game, and almost brought it back, but it wasn't quite there.
Yeah, no, absolutely right. I think you hit the nail on the head. And, looking over here at the, Norscan forces, it's just very clear the Marauder champions did their job and more. Like, they performed so damn well. I honestly wouldn't have expected that, but rank 9 Marauder champions, guys, in 20k tourneys, that's the new meta because, in the end there, they were just holding everything together. And it's not often you see infantry by themselves without any leadership support winning against 3 hero units. So that's a pretty impressive feat. And then the Famir Warriors right there, MVP outside. Yeah, I'd say second MVP.
In my defense, I didn't even notice the Famir until we were already fighting.
For sure. Definitely proving why they earned the title champion.
Absolutely, man. I mean, the Marauder champions gave to Norska what Norska typically doesn't have. How they lose games, which was a solid, steady front line. Something that didn't break, that the rest of the Norscan heavy hitting units can play around. Like you said, I think you're right. You know, Famir definitely a very, very like second place MVP, but definitely not first, because without the champions there to hold on to the battle,
Gobble stream is
Famir
down.
would have been left alone. They would have never been able to have the flexibility that they did have to hit the targets they wanted.
Yeah, no, exactly. All right, so let's see. Who do we got next? Boyd Laws versus Geraldo. So let me know if you see that battle, my.
That was hardly an ego stroking. They were all just telling me how bad I did. In my defense, I don't know how I didn't, but for some reason I didn't even see the Femmer until we were like already fighting. Like I legit didn't see them. But that was a fun game. I enjoyed that. Yeah, John, no face cam right now because I'm shirtless and gross and haven't had a shower yet, and I just didn't want to just didn't want to deal with it. That was a great game. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. But I mean, yeah, I could have cycle charged like crazy, and probably won, but I really dislike doing that. Like that rustles my jimmies. Cause you're right, I could have literally just cycle charged the heroes into them over and over and over. No, Great Book of Grudges, I'm not done. There's still 3 more games. It's round robin, not elimination. So there's 3 more matches I have to play. Unless I decide to just ditch, but I'm not going to do that. Because that's rude. And I like Shetland. Kat, you may be happy to know that we're going to be doing a Dark Elf Steam achievement hunting campaign soon. Because I still have to beat a very hard Dark Elf campaign. I haven't done that yet. So there is going to be some Dark Elf action coming to the channel in the future. I want to focus on getting out some lore videos before I start any new big campaigns. It's been a while since I've put out some legit lore videos, and it's time. It's time. John, yes, that one I'm working on that one right now. That one doesn't count, but yes, I am working on it. Hopefully it'll be out today. I even went and spoke with some folks to make sure I had Chloe's story all straight. And I got a bunch of pictures of her. I got a bunch of her puppy pictures, like when she was a baby. Oh, fuck, she was so adorable. Alright, so we're still waiting on 1, 2, 3 matches. Oh, Gabo fought Jonton. We should check in with them and see how they're doing. Oh, neither of them are here. I guess they're still playing games. Is Gabo's stream still down? I guess his internet must have crashed because he's not on. Oh wait, no. Never mind. There he goes. Oh wait, no. This is his. Oh no, he's not live right now. Yeah, his stream's down right now. Huh. Wonder what happened. Guess his internet borked. I am curious, how do you think Witch Elves would be if they didn't have their poison? Do you mean the Madness of Cain poison? Because if they didn't have that, they would... And they'd really struggle to be an effective unit. I guess Gobbo's internet went down. That explains why he's not on Discord either. Alright, 2 games left to go. We're almost there. Then we're on to match number 3. Well, Kat, I'll say in single player, you can use Witch Elves for a lot of different things because you can get like the red skill trees and like banners and stuff to make Witch Elves like fucking amazing and just chew through people. You can also get like various buffs using different lords and like the Cauldron of Blood and stuff to make them really scary. But in multiplayer, you don't really have that as an option. You have to use like the baseline Witch Elves. In which case, like, they do significant damage, but only to units that don't have armor. Which, I mean, that's kind of a problem Witch Elves had in tabletop too, is that like Witch Elves, you didn't really see a super big I played in a lot of really professional tournaments, and Witch Elves were a rare sight. Like, you'd maybe see like a block of them, but usually the big thing was Doomfire Warlocks and Executioners, or Blackguard backed up by a Cauldron of Blood. Usually Executioners, because that would just chew through shit. Witch Elves, though, a lot of their problem was that like they had a buttload of attacks, but they just they had no armor piercing. And strength 3, they just fucking whiff. Because when you go to tournaments, like, you're more likely to fight like Warriors of Chaos than anything else, and Warriors of Chaos are just like, oh, you're strength 3, that's adorable. It would just fucking ignore it. The only thing the Witch Elves had that could possibly save them was the improved ward save they would give it the Cauldron of Blood, but most people didn't invest in that. White Lions were a really bizarre unit in tabletop. They were very bizarre. Because they were kind of like the Harkonneth Executioners in that they were weird because they wielded great weapons. So the Always Strike First, they didn't really get like the super buff from it where they get to reroll missed hits. But where Executioners had like Killing Blow and some really cool abilities like that made them very useful, White Lions were just kind of strong. And like and you didn't have like a big buff wagon like the Dark Elves did, because the Dark Elves, you take a Cauldron of Blood and throw it in a unit of Executioners to give them a ward save and some like attack buffs and stuff, and they'd be fucking terrifying. Couldn't do that with White Lions. White Lions, the only time you'd ever see White Lions, really, is you would see like a pack of like 10 or 12, and they would literally run them as these little mini units that would run up and just kill monsters. Because they were fast enough that they'd almost always go first against enemy monsters. despite the great weapon, because it would, negate the always strike last with their always strike first, but they still had really high initiative. So you could use them to just run up and slay a monster really fast, but White Lions were the worst of the 3 elite infantry. Phoenix Guard were fucking amazing. Like, Phoenix Guard were so goddamn good. 4-up ward save, and they had halberds, which comboed extremely well with their always strike first. Like, Phoenix Guard were up and above, like, the best unit for high elves. It was a very rare day that you didn't show up to fight a high elf player and see a unit of like 50 or 60 Phoenix Guard. Yeah, most high elf armies you'd see like a big block of Phoenix Guard, a couple units of Aurelian Reavers to fill out their core allotment. Usually some high-level wizard, a dragon lord on a star dragon, like a prince on a star dragon with a really nice kit, and then maybe you'd see like some bolt throwers, a Lothern Skycutter. Lothern Skycutters I saw a couple times. They could be pretty useful. They were a very bizarre unit, but they could be effective in certain matchups. But the number one thing you saw in every single High Elf competitive list was a big old block of Phoenix Guard with 2 Frost Phoenixes. And it was a fucking nightmare to deal with that. Frost Phoenixes were like one of the best monsters in the entirety of 8th edition. I hated Frost Phoenixes. They were really hard to kill, and B, their debuffs were just brutal. So brutal. Which, for those of you who don't know, what they do is if they get in base contact with you, they they would give you always strike last and reduce your strength by 1, which was just like, oh fuck, like it was terrible. They'd swoop in on like one of my Saurus units and be like, oh, your Saurus are strength 3 now, and it's like, fuck. Can you mount an Eagle Claw on a Skycutter? Yes. But it could only fire single bolts. And it had Fal's right. It could only fire single bolts, and instead of being strength 6, they were strength 5, and they had a shorter range. But it was maneuverable. That was the big lure of the Skycutter. That's what made it really popular, is it was a portable bolt thrower. So it was much easier to keep it safe, and then if you got desperate, you could charge it into combat. Plus, a lot of people just like the model. Imagine if CA gave the Frost Phoenix an ability to slow down attack animations. Well, what right now I think it reduces weapon strength or some crap like that. It's already a very good monster. Oh, did BBB and Basil just start? Oh my god. You're killing me, Smalls. Did they just start? What's the timer at? Let's see. Timer is at 30. Yeah, they just started, and both their armies are like fucking huge. We might hop into another quick battle here in a second. I do need to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Sit tight. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, SCDQ is amazing. I think the winter one is my favorite, but SCDQ is also quite fantastic. Do I see the Anvil of Doom getting reworked in the future? Nah. I think CA is pretty happy where it is. Because the only thing that would be worth changing about it would be making it like stationary, like it is in tabletop, but that would require way too much work. What did you have in mind for a rework? Like what about it makes you desire a rework, Diego? So what's happened with the stream so far? Zach, we played 2 games so far. We're in a tournament, so we're waiting for the next round to start. The first one was brutal. I got absolutely massacred. It was bad. The second one was a very epic game that literally came down to the last second. Like it was a daring epic of a battle. I thoroughly enjoyed the second game. Just make it a bit more lore friendly. Well, I mean, in the defense of the Anvil of Doom in Total War, the only thing about it that's not like tabletop is that it's mobile. But in defense of tabletop, in defense of Total War, the concept of mounting a Anvil of Doom on a platform that could be carried by some dwarves similar to the Throne of Power is not unfeasible. It would have just required the dwarves to invent a device or runecraft a device capable of containing an Anvil of Doom while remaining mobile that wouldn't like kill the dwarves carrying it. Honestly, the only thing the Anvil of Doom model that I would like to see is I wish that when you cast a rune, or like just every once in a while, when you cast a rune, yeah, because they do this with wizards where they like glow and shit. The one thing I would love to see is if the Rune Lord would like, his hammer would glow and he would like slam it on the anvil. That would be the only thing I'd want. Just to make it more thematic and fun. Like 6 months ago, there was a Lizardman FLC next to on the CA schedule. Whatever happened to it? Ravizar, the free LC schedule got completely borked, and it's like all over the place. There is a Lizardman free LC Lord coming, but I'm 99% sure he's going to come with the Rat and the Serpent DLC, which I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to call that DLC because that's the name of that war. Which that's the Skaven versus Lizardman DLC. I'm pretty sure he's going to come with it. That being said, the new campaign pack coming out, you know, it's a DLC, so it's gonna have free LC with it. I don't know what the free LC will be, but I don't think it's just Gobbo's stream. I think just Gobbo's internet is down because he's not on Discord or anything. I don't even think he's on Steam. I don't remember if I have him on as a friend on Steam still after he like had that weird moment where he like quit. Is it the Gobbo King? Whatever. He changes his name a lot, so it's difficult to look him up. And I have like way too many fucking people on my friends list. Belagar got him. Yeah. Everqueen court themed army of a quack battle, a quack battle is next. Sure, why not? No, I think we're just gonna wait for them to finish their match. Oh, my brain is like hurting. Ugh. Oh, it looks like BBB might be losing. It's hard to tell because all the dwarf banners are the same. The only way you can tell the difference is some of them have a blue icon, a blue outline, and some of them have a red outline. But other than that, they're all the exact same. Well, I'm glad I got featured, and I'm glad that the game they happened to feature me on was not a complete ass-kicking. Ravazar, that would be nice. Honestly, though, like, I almost wish they would just increase the price of the Lord packs a little bit and do 2 legendary lords per side. Like, I'm still fine with them doing like 4 to 6 units per side, but I really wish they would do 2 lords instead of just 1. Because, like, sure, I like, if it's the Lizardman for DLC, I'd be glad to get, like, Gorok and 10 in 1. But I also really want Ikit Claw and Thanquol. And I also want Throt the Unclean. Because, like, in my mind, I want Thanquol, I want Ikit Claw and Skaven Blight, I want Throt the Unclean and Hell Pit, and then I want Thanquol leading the illustrious Gracier clan from some other random place. Who won? Victory. So yeah, okay. So the guy who beat me won. Yeah, that army. I don't think it's possible to beat that army. It's literally just too fucking big. Alright, so we're on to the next round. I am up against Ben the Barman. I've never met him before. This will be a new opponent. Hopefully he makes it, because I'm too lazy to host. The Wood Elves need a literal rework. The Wood Elf campaign has a ton of problems. When we get around to our Future of the Wood Elves video, I am going to fucking lay down the slam. Well, David, the problem with that dwarf's army is that his army is literally so large that his front line, there is no way to get around him. Especially since Shetland is the one hosting the tournament. Shetland doesn't really enforce a lot of the, shall we say, Good Samaritan rules. So, like, his army is so big, he basically is deploying on the white lines. Like, there's literally no way around him. Wow, I can't tell if you're memeing or if you're trying to, like, let me know about something. Let's see. Oh, did you message me on Discord? Yeah, he did. Okay. What's my favorite type of bicycle to use? Dude, I can't even remember the last time I rode a bicycle. Which is sad because I used to love biking. I know you were referencing Smash Bros. Foul. I got momentarily excited because I thought you were saying they announced a new fighter for Smash Bros. What armies have I played with so far? Zach, so this is a tournament that has like a special set of rules where you had to submit your army early, like last week, and you're only allowed to play that army. Is FOB allowed in this tournament? What's FOB? Oh, Fate of Biuna? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's allowed. Shetland does not play with the most restrictive rules. Most of the time. Like, usually he just kind of allows whatever. That being said, Fate of Biuna is not as OP as it normally is in this format. That would actually kind of struggle just because there's so much stuff. There are 7 people in this fight. 7 out of 7 game. Holy shit. And it's a siege? I hope those guys are having fun. You know what? We got a second. I'm going to see if I can... Can I spectate this? Ah, no, they don't have any spectate slots. Damn. I would have loved to watch that. That looks hilarious. Okay, he says it's up. I have a bad feeling I'm not going to be able to see it. Yeah. What's your Steam name? Get rid of that. Who would I rather fight, Conor McGregor or Mike Tyson? Neither. I guess by this point in their lives, Mike Tyson, since he's older and like beyond his prime, so maybe I'd stand a chance. Did Gabo rage quick? No, his internet crashed, I think. Because like he just dropped off of everything at the same time. Ben the barman? Okay, hold on. I have to look this guy up because we're in different... He's probably European. Let's see. No, find people. Ben the barman. Well... Oh wait, no. Let's try this one. This should be him. No. Alright, I just added a guy called Ben the Barman as a friend, so hopefully that's him. They're asking us to wait to start? Okay. Okay, alright, so just invite me. Oh, the joys of tourneys. I don't know, maybe Gabo rage quit. He lost to Jonton and then vanished, so I don't know, maybe he rage quit. Would it be that surprising? Oh, he's a fan. Thanks, brother. Shetland asked us to wait for some reason. Hopefully they don't want to watch. I've already been featured, so that'd be kind of dumb. Oh. Live stream. Chat. Says, hello, Ben. Nice optimism, Cat. That's true. Nice optimism. Good job. What do you want, Shetland? You told me to wait. I'm waiting. I'm not gonna wait forever though. I'm only gonna give him like another minute. Here, I'll message him on Steam. He's more likely to see it. Yeah, Shetland wants us to wait for the casters. Okay, so apparently, annoying, but hey, it's his journey. Alright, so apparently I have to wait until the casters are done with their current game. and then they're going to jump into our game, and then we get to play. That's why there's been a game starting late every single round, is because they're doing this. I guess to make sure that the casters are constantly watching something. Oh, Corn's Champion is watching us. Oh, my favorite. Who's casting this? Well, I'm casting myself. Sounds like Corn's Champion on Twitch is going to be casting our game. Corn's Champion is a swell enough guy. Gabo fucking hates him. God, I wish I had designed my army differently. I would have, if I could go back, I would make sure my army at least went down to like this slot right here. Dude, Professor Pone, I don't know if anyone could handle the sexiness of you casting these games. I think that would just destroy people. They would just lose their purpose in life because that's all they would want to experience. But seriously, Pone, you have no fucking idea how many games we lost last night before we started winning. We literally played the entire night. Like, we never went to bed. We just played. And it took for fucking ever for us to start winning. Granted, once we won a single match, we kind of, you know, picked up and started winning a decent amount. Corn's Champion has added me to his friends list. Oh, great. Oh, my favorite. Guessing he needs me to invite him to the game. Corn's Champion. Well, why would he want me to invite him? Because if I invite him, he can't do as a spectator. Oh, there he is. Okay. Ben, you back. Dude, Pone, if you're going to do your first stream tonight, what are you going to stream? If you're doing any multiplayer stuff, I'll try and be there. That way, you know, at least some people want to watch. I'm tired of my tongue feeling like it's made out of light molten material. It is literally starting to drive me crazy. It's very unpleasant. Is today Saturday? No, it's Sunday. Yesterday was Saturday, and I was supposed to take one of these pills on Saturdays, but I guess I'll take it today because it might as well. I had a vitamin D deficiency of a pretty significant margin, so I have to take these supplement pills. Blood Bowl's always fun for streams. It's Monday for you already? Damn. Awesome. Let's roll. Well, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's only noon here. I'm surprised you're already into Monday. Man, I fucking hate having anxiety. This is driving me crazy. It's just all the little things that start to get to you. It's like, oh, my tongue is like really sensitive and like it feels like a piece of hot metal in my mouth. It tingles and it's annoying. And then my nose is a little swollen, so I can't breathe through my nasal passages as well as I want to, and it's just, ugh. It's so enraging. Oh, we have similar army sizes, so this should be a good fight. It's so enraging to think there was a time in my life where I didn't have to deal with this. You know what? I'm gonna try putting my Temple Guard together this time and see if that maybe makes like a bulwark that punches through a little better. Oh, so we're only supposed to be playing on large funds, but we're playing on what is this, ultra army sizes? Is that what you call it when your army is like super huge? Like, damn, our whole shit's like super massive. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. I could not care less about our sizes right now. Man, do I have a fuckload of troops. Yeah, the point of this tournament is large armies, which is like up to 40 units. But I think this fellow accidentally has his settings on ultra unit size, which I never play on because the game is not balanced for it. The only reason I would play on ultra unit sizes would be for like a cinematic type game, which is something I hope to bring to the channel one day, but that's a chat for another time. That would be a whole project in and of itself. And that would actually require me to hire some people, which I've been keeping my eye out for potential hirees for when I do that. But I think that's something a lot of people would enjoy. But like I said, that'll be a future discussion. Well, Cat, hopefully when we get up my new PC in the next month or so, we'll be able to figure some stuff out. Alright, let's go get him. We can go ahead and start harassing here. Let's send our Pterodons over to help. Take some early pot shots at the dragon. I see those dragon princes. I ain't blind. Gonna come around that back flank. Let's keep our Cold One guys back here. Charge! We don't want to wait too long. Okay, I'll let y'all go after that crap. Y'all are gonna stay back here so we can keep this res crystal nice and safe. Alright, the skinks absorb the initial charge, so the Roxagore should be able to just slam right in. That's just more reavers and go ahead and pop that. Where's my priest? This. I don't want to chase these guys too hard. I just kind of want to keep a vague eye on things. Overcast Wind Blast and drop it right there. Let's pull back the Distillodon, drop some heals. Roxagores, let's push through. Templegar, let's swing out this way. We'll fight here. Let's bring you in the back of this mess. Let's actually go ahead and drop a cold-blooded on this thing. Oops, not paying attention. Oh god! It hurts! Melee mode, get Alariel.
It's our soul.
Pop that. We need to get our Croxagors into this back line. My old blood getting wailed on? Yes, he is. Oh, I've lost control of my Croxagors. Doesn't bode well. Are we actually pushing through? We're pushing through! Skinks, go! Let's swing around this way. Where's Alariel? There she is. Go get her. Oh god, I've got like a massive horde that's just not in a good spot. Alright, let's bring this shit this way. Go after these dragon princes. I'll let the smaller unit chase these guys off. Priest, get up for like 2 seconds, please. God! I don't have the micro for these big of armies. I just don't. Do this. There she is. Yeah, most of my stuff is dead. I do not have the micro for this. I don't know why I signed up for this tournament. Ask, is Gabo restarting his stream? I have no idea. Gabo's not speaking to me. I don't know if I made that clear enough. I haven't heard from Gabo. Like, it seems like all of his stuff crashed. Like he's just down and out. I don't know why I signed up for this tournament. I fucking hate this format. Mistakes were made! Croxagors, go! Smack that bird lady. Oh, it's Fireborn? That's not good. No bueno. No bueno. Another quick match. I'll check if Gabo's back yet, but I don't think he is. What buff did Croxagors get? They got more HP and they got missile resistance. So yeah, see, I grossly outnumbered this guy's army, but once again, he had a really nice balance. But I don't know what I was doing when I designed my army. My army does not make good sense. It's just kind of all over the place, and it's just a mess. I don't know what I was doing. Boop. Let's see. Gabo King, Gabo King, Gabo King, Gabo King. I don't even see Gabo on the list. I guess he had a bye this round. Yeah, I think Gabo had a bye this round because I don't see him on the list. And he's not in Discord, which he would be in Discord. Oh, no, he's online. Okay, Discord says he's online, so his stream should be restarting soon. Tuco, yes I do. Well, okay, I've never played this format before. I'm not used to playing with armies this big. You're not allowed to change your army, so you're just stuck with it if you fucked up. And I fucked up. So, like... There's no hope for this army. Like, this army is gonna struggle to beat anybody. And I don't have the micro for this. The reason I usually play armies like dwarves and lizardmen, especially on regular sizes, is because lizardmen you can kind of get away with less micro than normal. I broke the rule. What rule? What rule did I take? I was charging at him like a mad lunatic. Yeah, Gabo's first opponent didn't show. Plus, who gives a fuck if I broke a rule I lost? Doesn't fucking matter. Rule breaks only matter if the generally. Rule breaks only matter if the person who broke the rule loses or wins. Tuco, honestly, I think what I should have done is I should have dropped the Temple Guard entirely. I should have dropped the Bastillodon. And I probably should have dropped the Croxagores, and I should have just gone super wide. And I also should have dropped most of my heroes, I think. Like, I should have taken a Wizard and a Lord, and even then I probably should have just taken a Slon, just to save on cost, and literally taken like 35 to 40 units. That way I could just grossly overwhelm my enemies. Because the problem with this format is it's literally... The sizes are so big that if you don't have a colossal sized army, you're basically fucked. Yeah, well, Tuco, I think what happened to me is I tried to build my army like I do for a normal game. So I kind of based it off like the kind of lists that are... Because my lists in regular quick play tend to be very successful. The Lizardman games I tend to do. But the... So I think I tried to kind of make that army. But it's just not... Excuse me. It's just not an appropriate army for this format. But I don't think going heavy would have helped. It looks like pretty much everyone who's losing, consistently. It seems like most of the people who are losing consistently are people that took like large armies. Or sorry, that took like lots of monsters. It seems like pretty much everyone who took like a small but powerful army is losing almost all of their matches. Let's see, the guy I fought, Ben the Barman, yeah, he's lost every game until he fought me. You know, so... You're right, though. You are right, though. I think you are 100% correct that I likely focused too much on AP. I should have just run a much wider army. Why the hell are they watching my game again? Hold on. What's this? Why are they doing this?
Traveling. So, Lizardman over here versus the Norskins right here. And let's skip forward just a bit to when the front lines start to engage and kind of get a semblance of what these mammoths did early on in the fight. So right now, Fimir Warriors charge in, just crashing through these skink chief cohorts, and then the mammoths are coming through here and taking a look at the frontline engagements, right? Because what starts off is a huge frontline monster engagement, a lot of solid infantry on both sides, but as you guys can see, it's just the Marauder Champions holding together so well. But I wanted to see how much damage these mammoths do first, because they do both go down eventually in this battle. But as you can see here, their terror they're kicking in. They're taking a ton of shots from these chameleon skinks, but holding together quite well. Their armor being high at 70, and more importantly, them having 11,000 hit points when at full health is quite significant. But you can see here, it's like Sappho and I were trying to figure it out, because it seemed like Norska was just crushing in the beginning, and they were. As you can see, they just completely devastate this line because of the terror from the mammoth. And if you look across the field, these Marauder Champions just stayed full health, guys. So Marauder Champions rank 9 is something I'm going to be testing in the near future, and I just wanted to point it out because if you look at this composition from the Norskins in this battle, they just devastated that front line from the Lizardmen. And as the battle continues, obviously you'll see what ends up happening is the Lizardmen start owning the flanks. They start regrouping out here on the outsides and winning these fights. But in the center, it was just like a back and forth non-stop. Reviv Crystal going down there to these Fimir Warriors. Fimir Warriors just MVPing it here, completely devastating those Cold One Knights. And yeah, this battle was absolutely nuts. This is the first stage, right, where a large part of the killing took place. But then the battle continues from there, going from Norska dominance. And then in a minute here, it will go towards Lizardman dominance as the Norskins start running away. And then it will just be a lovely back and forth. And here is when you see Wolfric go down, as well as Soul Crusher starts taking a ton of damage too. And I'm killing time, guys. I'm sorry, this must be very boring for you. But in any case, as you see here, there, Lizardman taking control of the center again.
What is the link for the tournament? Here you go.
To take control of the center afterwards. And it just goes back and forth, back and
there you
forth,
go.
Until this battle just goes to the craziest corners of the battlefield. Over here, you see these Marauder Champions getting killed by all these chameleon skinks and skink skirmishers. While over here in the center, now the Norskins are taking dominance again. You see all the Lizardmen start to rout away. And there is like the third time of 50 back and forths of this battle. Soul Crusher starts running away. Lizardmen start taking it back again. The only thing in the center here are these Marauder Champions.
Oh, next round is up.
Kill off Temple Guard.
I'm up against Gogo Korea.
It starts transitioning. It starts going all over the field. We have Marauder Champions, Fimir Warriors versus Lizardman Hero Squad. And
sorry, I'm just watching this replay.
So intense. I can't wait. I really hope Party Elite covers it. I will send him the replay. And yeah, because this battle was just so...
No, don't send it to Party Elite.
Truly just amounted to yet another skirmish over here. There was a fight going over on this side of the battlefield. There was fights going on this side of the battlefield. Like, truly incredible micro from both players. So, Lore Master of Showtech and
oh, fucking...
thank you for this beautiful game today. I don't know if we'll top it again. Let's go ahead and quit Windows here and get over...
Fucking... beautiful micro. Bullshit. Bullshit. I didn't even notice there were Fimir Warriors until the game went to the front lines had already met. Oh man. Bullshit. Oh, that gave me a good laugh. I needed that. Fucking. Oh, Sotek has great micro. Christian, I think it's because their culture takes professional gaming a lot more seriously, and the levels to which they commit to hardcore gaming would be considered incredibly unhealthy in the States. But just because they take it so seriously. Hold on a second. Alright, I'll deal with that in a minute. Hoping my opponent sets up the match. So I would like to keep my streak of laziness going good. Wonder if he's maybe one of the people that didn't show up. Let's see, has he won a game? Because if he's lost every game, then he might be one of the people that hasn't showed. No, Panda Warrior's the one that didn't show. But Gogo's like me, he's lost every game so far. Let me see if I can find him. Let's search on community. See if I can look him up. Go Korea. You have one friend in common. I think this is him. Who's our friend in common? Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely him. Oh, there it is. Oh, and it just vanished. What? Why did it vanish? Did y'all see that? It was literally right there. Heresy! I've got way too many fucking people on my friends list. I need to gut this thing. Like, if it's not someone to talk to for business, I probably just need to delete them. It isn't accepted yet. I don't think that's the right guy. It says he was last online for. It was just there. I saw it. I fucking saw it. Is it closed? No, it just vanished. I don't. I added you on Steam as I, for some reason, can't see it at just. There we go. What was that? What? Oh, Gabby. Oh, okay. I know what that was. Okay. Sorry. That was someone subscribing to me on Twitch. Why did Warhammer not become popular in Korea? I think the main reason is because of pace. Warhammer is a totally different ballpark compared to the strategy games they play over in Korea. Plus, this type of game, like these slower paced, almost like historically focused battles, it's not really Korea's pace. Korea really likes things that are really fast. Like, they're fast, they're action packed. You're dealing with like, you're dealing with like games that are so fucking quick that there's like multiple commands per second, and like you're measured on your per second speed for your issuing like shortcuts and commands. It's just a totally different world, totally different atmosphere. Is it possible to participate in this tournament for everyone? Yeah. Tuco, most tournaments are open to anyone. There are very few tournaments right now in the Total War Warhammer scene that are invitation only. Interesting. He's playing Crooked Moon, but his numbers are similar to ours. Okay, this time I want my Temple Guard on the flanks so that I can, like, come in. I just made gestures to my camera despite the fact my camera is not on. Because I'm lazy and didn't want to put on clothes. Well, sure. I have some clothes on. Just so your imaginations don't get, you know, a little too wild there. Let's back up just a hair. I like having the skeeks in front to, like, absorb the initial charge and fire. I wish I had more of them. Alright, I'm going to try and do a little more micro this time and see if maybe I can salvage a better play. Let's go over here. Because lately I've just kind of been charging in and that's not been going well. So let's do... Oops. First. Let's do y'all in a group. And then I want the Skinks in a group. Kroxgors in a group. These guys in a group. We want y'all on the outsides. You guys on the glorious insides. Actually, wait, no, other way around. Because it's easier to sneak chameleons around the back. Okay. There we go. Nope, nope, don't lock. And then priests will just kind of keep separate, and then pterodons can go together, and Bastillon will keep separate. Okay. I'm not in my undies. I am wearing shorts. Watch out for nasty skulkers. Duly noted. Doesn't help that I'm really tired. Like, I haven't slept today. Or last night. Shorts and that's it? Well, no. Obviously, there's, like... I have undergarments. That would just be uncomfortable. I wonder what kind of goblin army that he's running that has that few troops. Because he went Crooked Moon, so I'm hoping he went goblin themed. Maybe he just took a lot of trolls. Or squigs. Maybe it's like a night goblin themed army. That'd be cool. Come on, man. We're burning daylight. You can look up everyone's armies? Yeah, but where's the fun in that? That's for people who, like, want to win. Are those black orcs? Aww. Why'd he take Crooked Moon if he wasn't gonna go, if he wasn't gonna go Gobos? Sotek is disappointed. Alright, let's start harassing these biggins. Holy mother of God! Halberds to the flanks! To the flanks! Let's go back and harass this crap. Lord have mercy! Oh, I forgot my Kroxgors. If I can get the Kroxigors into the Black Orcs, they should do pretty well, but oh my god. There is so much stuff! Like, holy shit! Get Azag! I do not have the right spells for this. Wind Blast does like no damage to Cav. And I also wasn't paying attention and completely missed my charges. Oh lord. This army is legit hysterical. My lord's already dead. This is madness. Literally madness. Fucking Christ. Save the Rev Crystal! Whoa, let's not fight Azhag. I don't even know what to do. Like the sheer volume of just shit. It's fucking crazy. You guys have Flea on, right? Yeah, I don't understand why they get fucking caught by shit. Here goes nothing, I guess? Like, sweet mother of Jesus. Wow, he's just dive bombing me. Fight fair, you bastard! At least give me a fair shake, Jesus. The level of rudeness. I don't like people who constantly run away, it's distasteful. Yeah, this is not the tournament for me. Like, I had fun against Crabling because he was, like, gentlemanly and just sort of ran right at me. This is flipping ridiculous. Like, this is the kind of shit that I hate about Total War. Is these armies that literally just run around you the entire time. I mean, I'm sure if I had brought an army of, like, 15 Chameleon Skinks, I could have just auto-piloted my way through it and been okay. But this is just fucking ridiculous. It's going in the book! Yeah, that's right. This is definitely going in the book. I mean, I'm gonna keep fighting. Because there's nothing else to do at this point. But, like, yeah, this whole tournament, I did not realize that I was signing. From the conversation that I have, I'll put it this way. From the brief conversation I had with Shetland Apache about this tournament, my understanding of what the tournament was going to be about was very different than what it actually is. Because this is wildly different from what I expected. Oh, was that just a standard war boss? Oh, mad respect for that, at least. Yeah, like, oh man. I did not understand what everyone else was on the same page about with this tourney. Jesus Christ, I did not bring the correct tools. Well, I mean, quite frankly, if I had realized the tournament was just going to be usual tournament play, but just with massive armies, I would have just refused to sign up. I would have passed. Do skinks on the Bastiladon float as well? Probably. That's a known bug. I don't know if they fixed it yet or not. Alright, I've got a minute, so let me take care of what the hell's going on in here. Hold on, I have to deal with... Is there any reward for the win of the tournament? Yeah, it's not much. It's like $25 or something. It's like, or it's like $40. It's not a lot. It's just a little bit. Let me deal with something real quick in Discord. I've got a PSA, and then we will be good to move on. Sorry, I'm being very quiet. I am bringing down a hammer. Sorry, it'll take me a moment to finish up what I'm doing. Amuse yourselves. Hold on a moment. Who's the other one? Okay, now I'm reading over my own message to make sure I'm not sounding crazy. Makes sense. We done? Not yet! We got one more game to go. Full Rage is naked. Good for him. Alright. There we go. Just needed to deal with that. Hey, Fow? You there? Are you in chat? Fow, if you're in chat, go to all those comments and delete them. Don't ban anybody. We're doing a warning this time, but delete everyone. Or delete all the comments. No bans, though. Sorry, chat. Just had to deal with that. I wouldn't have even noticed it if someone didn't mention it to me. All of it. Any comments about the particular topic, just delete it. Amen, brother. Leap of Faith, how are you? I haven't seen you in a bit. Cat, you're fine. You're not the one that's in... You're not in trouble. Dragon's Crown the game. I read through y'all's conversation, Cat. Y'all are all fine. I think Zeta and the apparent and Nova got a little carried away with a meme. I know the meme. It's a very famous meme, especially after what happened with Jesse Cox. But here's the thing, like I'm all for like doing stupid shit jokes and making fun of people, especially in chat. Like I encourage all of you to make fun of me in any way you can think of and have at it. Watch out for Misha, but have at it. But like, if you're making jokes and you make someone legitimately uncomfortable and they like leave the chat or like seem disturbed, then I'm not okay with that. That's gonna fucking get my attention in not a good way. Yeah, like Cat, Great Book of Grudges, y'all were fine. Yeah, nobody's getting banned because I don't think they were being reading it and knowing meme culture. I don't think they were being legitimately threatening. I think they were just playing a meme. Like I know the trap meme. I've seen it. Everybody's seen it. But clearly, it made Silva uncomfortable, and there's a line there, and if you cross that line, then we gotta have problems. It's also why I didn't, like, message them privately. Like, normally I would message someone privately if it was something kind of like that, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, that's probably something that's going to come up again in the future, so I just wanted to go ahead and just make a flat statement. Hopefully nobody gets upset. Cat, you're really fine. You didn't do anything. That like literally had nothing to do with you. All right, Val, appreciate it. Fucking grudges, you're fine, man. Like, I'm not mad at anybody. Like, I'm not even mad at Zeta or them. I just I dislike when people I dislike when people are made to feel uncomfortable. The world is a big place and there's plenty of room in it for everyone. And there's no reason to make someone feel uncomfortable for just the way they are. There's just no reason. Life is too short, and the best thing humanity can do is look out for one another. The world would be an infinitely better place if we could just manage that little fucking task. Also, Silva is a friend of mine, so that also made it a little personal. Except for Skaven. Fuck Skaven. That's right. If you see Skaven, you can shit talk Skaven all you want in my chat. That's 100% encouraged. And if you see one, I expect you to shoot it. Filthy creatures. Disgusting degenerates. Hopefully I don't piss off Zeta. I'm gonna Zeta is a very notable contributor to this community, and he has done a lot. He has put a lot of personal effort into being a great supporter. So I hope he doesn't take it seriously or take it badly. When is the next Divinity? Oh gosh. You know what? I've got to do a Lithnar and Divinity. Divinity's a little trickier because I want to live stream it. A Lithnar, I'll just fucking sit down and record it. I'm hoping I'm gonna either do it tonight. Nah, you know what? Let's be real. Let's do Divinity tomorrow. Let's do Divinity tomorrow. How about that? We'll do it in the evening stream tomorrow. Or maybe the afternoon stream, but one of those two. But yeah, it's like... like, I know dumb shit happens in the politics channel, and I just sort of stay away from it. I occasionally go in and check just to make sure there's not, like, flame wars going on, but I trust Izzy to, not let that turn into just a complete dumpster fire. How long will wait? It's too long. Well, they're on the last game. There's one more game before the final round of this tourney. And after the final round, I'm probably going to stop the stream to get food and stuff. And then if my anxiety's not any better, I might have to go do some stuff to try and chill out. But if I'm feeling better by that point, then I'll come back and do something. I don't know. God forbid. I know I'm like the next time I live stream, there's probably gonna be someone, or next time I put up a video, someone's gonna be like, "Oh, Sotek's gone all PC and social justice warrior." It's like, dude, you don't even know how much I fucking hate social justice warriors. Can I help Heir of Carthage for Warhammer lore knowledge? I would love to if he was even remotely interested in talking to me. If he had even, like, the slightest interest in, like, acknowledging my existence and talking, I would be more than happy to help him out. Whether privately or on stream or whatever. Alright, I'm hoping they were watching the last game and it just finished. I didn't catch who they were watching. Okay, no. Oh dang, I got excited that the last round was up. Hurry up, Zyphos! Goodness gracious. He said the steam tanks are made by dwarves. Dwarves would never make steam tanks. Those things are way... Or rather, I'd say the dwarves would never be willing to allow such a craft to end up as crappy as they were if the dwarves have created them. Man, any dwarf who created something that functioned like a steam tank would be so dishonored it wouldn't even be funny. Wow, Jonton has gone 4-0. That is very impressive. What army what's he running? I mean, Jonton's a fantastic player. He's one of the best players I know. Let's see, Jonton. Oh, he's running greenskins. And he's running a pretty large greenskin army. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 20. Yeah, that'll do it. Greenskins are an interesting army because they're one of those armies that if you funny enough, if you run them wide enough, especially with a lot of cav, they are a terrifyingly good army. Like, very powerful and very efficient. Where's Xiphos' army? Oh, he's playing vampire counts. Wow, that's interesting. There's a VC army that's undefeated, which is surprising because it's got a lot of kind of shitty stuff. It's just like a fuckload of fellbats and zombies and stuff with just a couple of elite units. Apparently it's doing well. Xiphos. Oh, Xiphos is running a trolly as shit dwarf army. His doesn't really look that OP, but maybe I'm just... I mean, granted, Xiphos is a very good player, so maybe I'm just underestimating his skill with it. Yeah, Great Book of Grudges, I don't... The thing about Air Carthage is, he's like a super busy guy. Alright, ignore some weird sound effects, because I got a free loot box in Heroes of the Storm, so I'm just gonna open it up real quick, just to see what's in it, while we're waiting. So just ignore any strange sounds you're gonna hear for a minute. Yes, he actually does have Trollhammer torpedoes. Xiphos has 2 of them, in fact, which should actually give him the edge against the Vampire Counts, unless the Vampire Count player does really good micro with his Fellbats. I've been loving these free loot boxes from Blizzard. For just watching streams. I've gotten like quite a few. All commons. Heresy. Oh, but oh wow, I got all duplicates. Oh, y'all can see it. Okay. Turns out I have this one prioritized. I'm gonna reroll that. Oh, I'm 5 short of what I wanted, but I did get some new stuff. Foul, I literally have been running my stream 24/7 on the Hearthstone stuff, like non-stop. Oh, the final round is up, and we're up against Geraldo 7 who plays High Elves. Is he? I wonder if he's like me. He's just lost every game. Yep. 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 Me and him have both lost every single game. Oh yeah, the Gobbo King was booted. I guess because he lost his connection or something. I don't know what happened, but yeah, Gobbo King got kicked out. Or didn't show up. Huh. Oh man. Me and this guy are both the only ones who have lost every round. So this is the redeem match. This is the match that matters. How's Sooth? I have no idea. Alright, let's see if I can get this guy. Well, if I'm lucky, maybe I'll just see him hosting it. Somehow I doubt I'm gonna get that lucky. How is Soothsayer doing? Sooth has lost 1 game so far. Zyphos versus John Ton is the big game. Neither of them have lost. Tuoto and Soothsayer have both lost 1, and they're fighting this round. Who the hell is my opponent? I already forgot. It's Geraldo 7. See if I can find him. For the Cetra achievement to take all of Nehekara, do you have to take over Arachnos? No, you just have to take the desert. You have to take over the desert. You don't have to take the Arachnos mountains though. And you have to conquer far enough west until you reach like all the mountains. Like until you reach the mountains. So go west until you hit mountains, go east until you hit mountains, and then go south until you hit jungle. Yeah, that achievement was kind of a bitch. Wasn't too bad, but yeah, I don't see my opponent on here, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm almost done with the achievements for Total War Warhammer 2. I only have, I've got 19 achievements left. Most of them are, like, various random shit with all the minor Tomb King factions. Except for, like, I've done all the Cetra ones. It's the other 3. I've got some little things to take care of. Alright, Joseph, see you, man. Geraldo 7, okay. How can he not find me on Steam? Is there another Lore Master of Sotek? I'm pretty sure I'm the only one. First let's find him. Geraldo 7. There he is. Boop. But I'm gonna look up, hold on. Lore Master of Sotek. Yeah, I'm the first fucking... I'm the only Lore Master of Sotek. I'm the only one! Fucking can't find me. Fucking liar. Hey, Adam. Alright. Why is my name yellow on here? I guess it marks YouTubers or something like that. Huh. Maybe Gabo did quit, because he's online playing games. He's playing something called House Ripper, whatever the hell that is. Please don't. Can I throat sing? No. I have a damaged throat. As well. We're both struggling today. Final battle for last place begins. I don't know what happened to Gabo. I imagine he didn't get like, because he vanished off everything at the same time. So I'm wondering if he just crashed and like missed his match. So Shetland was just like, yeah, you're done for the day, which is fine, you know. No big deal. This tournament's not that exciting anyway. So, in every Lord pack, each race has received a generic Lord. Nah, Adam, that's not true. In the High Elf, Dark Elf Lord pack, the High Elves did not get a generic Lord. They got a generic hero. But even with that, I have no idea what they're going to do for the Lizardmen, because the Lizardmen have filled out both those already. What I would like to see is, honestly, I would just like more Slaawn types. Like, you know, like a Death Slaawn and a Fire Slaawn and stuff. Like, I would love that. That would probably be more of a free LC thing to go along with the DLC, like they did for the High Elves and Dark Elves. The most likely, if they're going to put in a new Lord or Hero, the most likely option would be a Skink Oracle. It's like a Lord or something. I don't think they're gonna do a Life Slaawn. A Kroxigor Lord? Not as a generic, no. I think if they were going to do a Kroxigor Lord, they would just put Nakai in, but Nakai is unique. Kind of like Throg. Like, you can't have, like, a character Throg. It's the second time the dude said that. The Sword of Torgald. That being said, don't get me wrong, I would be fucking hyped if they gave us Nakai the Wanderer. I don't think it's gonna happen, but if it did happen, I would be over the moon. Fucking quit. I don't care. Just hit start battle, dude. You talk too much. Yeah, the Life Slaawn, I don't think they could do the Life Slaawn right now. Because with Cold-Blooded and the Rev Crystal in the game, the Life Slaawn would be completely broken. Like, if they were going to add in a Life Slaawn, they would have to completely... I truly believe they would have to completely get rid of Cold-Blooded or, like, change what it does. And they would also need to drastically change what the Revification Crystal does. Have there ever been any sentient dinos? No. No, Giga, because all of the dinosaurs, they're not lizard men. they're not like created like the lizardmen. They're just natural creatures on the Warhammer Worlds planet that were like they weren't created by the old ones. They were natural denizens. That being said, there is an intelligent creature that lives in the jungles called a Kodal, which are these, they're kind of like serpentine dragons. They exist in our world's mythology, and they're pretty similar to our world's, but they can use magic that allows them to like manipulate the jungle and its terrain, and they're very dangerous. And the lizardmen believe that they are kind of like aspects of the old ones, like representatives or physical manifestations of like memories of them or some kind of crap like that. And they have been known to like either assist the lizardmen or communicate with them. There's even an image in like 6th edition of a skink priest riding one, which looked fucking badass. It looked like a pretty cool mount. And a lot of us were like, all the lizardmen players were like, that's amazing! Did we get to play with that? And GW was like, haha, no. And then we were sad. Because it looked really cool. Alright, here we go, the final battle for today. Let's see if we can't do some damage to these Aurelian Reavers. And let's get across this gap. Oops. No, one. Swear to goodness. We're just gonna let the skinks go ham. Move these guys up slowly. Skinks to the front. Oop. Black Kroxigors. Front. Pterodons, let's go ahead and start harassing the dragon. And Priest of Bastildon, let's get moving. What the hell? Oh, Treekin. I was like, what is that? I mean, if they want to waste all that ammunition on skinks, they can go right ahead. Alright, let's go ahead and start slipping these skinks through. Oh, these guys are... Come on, let's go. Put a little hustle. Let's launch the assault here. Pterodons have begun their harassment. Start moving the Kroxigors up nice and fast. Did he just land on the ground? That's fucking dangerous. Alright, let's go kill some elves. Those Treekin should get deleted pretty hard. Where's my Rev Crystal? Let's get moving. Swing these guys out this way. Let's get into the cookie jar of these bolt throwers. Send these skinks after this. Let's attack this wizard. Rough crystal. Do some healing here. Gonna drop the horn of Kygor. Other random shit. This guy's micro is as bad as mine. Alright, so we're just gonna plow through the front line here. Send the Croc scores into the back line, along with these dudes. You're running out of space to run, brother. Okay, we beat the noble. Let's go after these guys next. Bring all you guys back. Y'all just keep focusing the dragon. Alariel the Radiant is on the ground. Well, let's pummel her into dust. Oh my god, guys, I think I'm gonna win a game. We're really running out of space there. Oh man, this is such a good wind blast setup. Oh boy. Whoosh! Oh! Mind the arrows. Mind the arrows. Where's my Bastiladon? Back here. Yeah, no. This guy's army is a little unbalanced, I'll say. I mean, you can keep running all you want, man. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. Blow the horn. Swing you around this way. I'm just gonna attack this dragon. I don't know how many breath attacks he's used just yet. Okay, let's get a much bigger one of these. Oop. Kinda missed. Yeah, it was good enough. Misha! I didn't see you come in. How you doing? You're babysitting your brother's offspring for another hour? Okay, well we'll see you later. I might be done streaming after this for today. Hopefully not, but maybe it just depends on anxiety and some other shit. You know how it goes. Quit running from me, just accept your fate. Okay, the dragon shattered and mass shatter. Oops. We won! We did it, chat! We did it! We won a game! We didn't get last place! Great Book of Grudges, I think he may have shot multiple breaths, but we only saw one of them, which he shot the Chameleon Skinks, which is not a great target. Thanks for the game. Hallelujah! We won a battle, despite my sleep deprivation, and despite the fact that I brought completely inappropriate armies for this tournament that were, like, not at all well designed. But we avoided last place. That's all that matters. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we avoided dead last. Oh, Misha. Okay, Misha, just for you, we'll be killing it tomorrow with streaming. I know, chat. I'm sure you're all, like, just blown away by my commitment. that we actually won a battle in this fucking tournament. Yeah, Misha, be sure you just check out that message bulletin on General. Foul. No promises. Apparently, though, that game I played against Crabling was, like, super exciting to watch, apparently. Yeah, if they send that to Party and Party puts that up, I think I'm going to be legitimately pissed. Alright, and like a doofus, I totally closed out chat for a second. Alright, chat, well, Kat, if it does make you feel better, normally I place fairly high in these tournaments. Normally I'm pretty scary, but this format just totally fucked me. I don't want who to what. I should tell who I don't want them to do what, Val. Oh, okay, Kat. I'm just defending my honor here, so... I have to defend my pride! Put the... I don't care that much. Like, I'll be annoyed, but I'm not annoyed enough to, like, actually mention it. Well, I'm at least happy to know that the dwarf player who destroyed my face didn't win the tourney. That always makes me feel better. I am curious who did win, though. Let me check that. There we go. Oh, Cat, I'll try and throw something together. No promises, but sure I can make something. Let's see. Oh, Zyphos lost that game. Interesting. Oh no, Zyphos lost to Jonton. Wow, so Jonton went completely undefeated. Damn, good for him. His greenskins were just too strong. Yeah, see, the guy who beat me the first round is currently in 5th place. If he wins, he'll move up to 4th or 3rd. And if he loses, he'll drop down to, like, 7th. So, he placed in the top 10. That's pretty good out of 20-something people. I placed 19th because Gabo and Panda were automatically placed in last. Alright. That's going to do it for now. I need to get food and relax and let my anxiety meds run their course. So, that'll be it for the stream right now. I hope to come back later today. If Scion's around, we will pick up Dark Crusade. If Scion is not around, we'll do something else. Alright guys, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you later.